met the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And boy, did we have a major story break yesterday, which is going to be a recounting of my first horrifying look at it, where you had this new transmedia event was announced, Doomsday, and it just looks horrible, and it's mushrooming. It's becoming a bigger event, and I can see this is going to be quite a big one for a while. But boy, it seems to be universally hated. Even the voices who are very, very pro the Jodie Whittaker Christian era are like, wait, what? I don't know. It's just like nobody's really happy with it. It's just shockingly bad. It's just like you look at it, you go, how? And that's really where I am. I am, after sleeping on it for a night, I do not believe Rusty Davis likes this at all, right? So I think here's what I think happened, right? I think he didn't have, for some reason, I don't know the corporate structure, I don't know how this works, but it's never like, the corporate structure is never how you think it really is in reality, right? The idea of them getting notes from Disney Plus, like, well, he was like, yeah, everybody gets notes from everything all the time, because that's where all the money comes from. Money comes from lots of different places. It's a much more complex business than Rusty Davis is in control of everything. So I don't think he had the power to stop this. In fact, so what I think happened was he looked at it and I think he saw how awful it, and it is objectively awful, how badly it's going to, crash and burn. And he said, okay, then go ahead, let's see it, right? The argument against that is, I think this is, I think this, if anybody saw this, it would damage the brand, right? But I don't think anybody's going to see it. I think the only people seeing it are Doctor Who fans. The normies, they couldn't care less, right? Normies really haven't seen Doctor Who much since Matt Smith left, to be honest with you. They caught some Capaldi there, here or there, but they weren't really that into it. I love Capaldi, don't be wrong. But they haven't really seen Doctor Who. They don't really care why David Tennant is going to turn up in a different TARDIS than Jodie Whittaker's one that we last. So they don't care. They don't think about it. They don't know. They don't care. They don't think about, don't know, or care about this. Which that might be his rationale. How he didn't have the juice to stop this, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, that's a missing piece of the puzzle. If he did have the juice to stop it and he didn't, why? That's the other missing piece of the puzzle. This is just so deeply incongruous with everything else we've seen come out from him. And I understand. We want to think of things simply tribalistically, like, oh, this man good, this one bad. I think 2023 is really showing us that things are much more complicated than, I mean, I look at Star Trek Picard. It was, how did that happen, right? How was it very, very good? I don't know, right? I think because things are made up, a lot of factions of people, and the world's falling apart at the same time. Something along those lines. So I don't think Rusty Davis liked this. I mean, I haven't seen him endorse it in any way other than the initial announcement where he didn't say it was great. He said he described what it is in very non-glowing terms. He hasn't talked about it on his Instagram, and he talks about everything on his Instagram. He's like, hurrah, how fantastic, how marvelous. Hasn't said a word about this, which is very unlike him for something that he likes, right? It's very, very unlike him. So that's why I think he's not that happy with it, right? And again, I think if this could be brand damaging, but maybe, again, I talk about this in the stream, maybe it's for some political machination of trying to take people out by putting out something so epically bad. I don't know. I just look, if the Judy Gartner era turns out to be like this, yeah, this is awful, and it will kill Doctor Who. It will be the end of Doctor Who. If this was the future of Doctor Who, it would be the end of Doctor Who, right? If it is, it is. I guess we'll see. I mean, we'll get an indication in November, but not really, because it's very, anniversary centric. It's going to be lots of member berries and lots of fun. Maybe a little bit at the Christmas special, Shooter's first one, but you can't really gauge something from a Christmas special either. So it's really, I mean, listen, if it looks like this, if it looks and feels as awful as this does, then yeah, It's very bad news. Yeah, it's dead. Doctor Who's dead. Absolutely. I don't believe that's going to happen. Just seeing the work he's put out and his lack of support that I've seen for this project thus far, I just don't think Russell D Davies is on board for this at all. Now, that plays into my prejudices. We all have prejudices. The people who are convinced this new era is going to be awful, this plays into their prejudices. The only way we can really know what's going on is by waiting and seeing. I mean, I don't think there's any need to wait and see what Doomsday is going to be like. It's going to be awful, right? It's going to be absolutely awful. And the story's continuing today. I'm going to be talking about this day on my live stream. I think this video is going out at 3 p.m. UK. At 5 p.m. UK time, I'm going to be doing a live stream. I do late daily live streams now, chasing the Rumble algorithm, baby. Because it's mushrooming. The story's growing. Of course, she comes and says, "Oh, it's our fault that we don't like it, right? We're toxic that we don't like it." Okay, and it's just such an idiotic response, but so predictable. I mean, it was so predictable, I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? That's insane. So we have to wait and see what will be with this. I don't know. Anyway, I discussed this at length at my live stream last night. I did a trailer reaction. If you haven't seen it, you stop and watch the trailer. It's incredible. It's genuinely incredible that this thing is out there. And it's being decimated online, as one would expect, because it's garbage. It's like it is what's the word I'm looking for? I would say unprofessional garbage. It painfully misreads the nature of the franchise it's in, Doctor Who. It has no connective tissue to Doctor Who, and equally painfully misreads the audience, right? Look, there's a lot more I can say about this. I will be saying a lot more about this all week, because this is just going to run and run and run. I can't wait to see where this turgid story goes, but it's going to be somewhere fun. Guys, you like, share, and subscribe. That'll be very, very good. Comment, that really helps, especially if you're on Rumble. If you're on Rumble, hit the subscribe button. I've got like a tiny channel on Rumble, like 140 subscribers. It's tiny, okay? I get so many more views on that than I do on my YouTube channel, which I think that indicates what the shadow banning actually is like, right? Yeah. If you have a small channel with entertaining content on something without, all these political weights around your neck, all these shadow banning, you do quite well. You do a lot. You do very well. And if you have a I would say huge, like 3,000-4,000 person account on YouTube, with the shadow banning, doesn't really do much. So, man, I think there's going to be a mass exodus to Rumble. I think Stephen Crowder heading over there is really good. So please head over to Rumble as well. It's essentially the same as YouTube, right? It's essentially the same as YouTube. Just, a little less totalitarian evil. Fine. Like, share, subscribe, comment, Rumble. Look in the video notes to get to my Substack, my email newsletter, my Instagram, my Twitter. All those things are very good. Facebook is all there. Follow me everywhere, baby. It will make your life so much better. No, it won't. Hey, maybe it will. I don't know. I'm being was it pejorative there? Like, share, subscribe, comment. Now, let me head over to me from last night. Paul Tozen, I think, speaks to the nation. God, just seeing the two straight ahead. It looks like things are going to improve during Russell Davies here if he signed. Things are, I think, meant not going to improve if he signed off on this crap. So so 3 options. He had to. He liked it. He's on the level, right? Or could this be some A/B testing, right? This is archetypal, like, according to woke philosophy, this should be very successful, right? And I think it's making people recoil in disgust. Let's look at the trailer they dropped today, right? For some reason, I don't know why they would drop this trailer. It doesn't make sense. It's like it doesn't make sense.
I'm Doom. Blame my mother. I'm the universe.
I mean, why would you think a Doctor Who fan would be into this? This is ridiculous, right? A 60th anniversary thing, so we're introducing a new character that we don't give a shit about, right? Okay, who seems obnoxious. Right away, she's obnoxious.
His greatest assassin, and in...
All right, let's go back. Let's hear that again. I mean, this is like, again, this is Sarah Jane. This is sub Sarah Jane Adventure. This is Teletubby level. Oh, Teletubby. It's between Sarah Jane Adventure and Teletubbies, right? It's not. It's embarrassingly bad, right?
Hi, I'm Doom. Blame my mother. I'm the universe's greatest assassin, and...
No, you're fucking not. Okay? You are a cut price Phoebe Waller-Bridge, okay? No, I have no idea who the fuck you are. I just know you're obnoxious and in my face when I was expecting some good sci-fi Doctor Who thing, and I get this. Oh my God, what the fuck is, what? How did Rusty Davis look at this and like any other red-blooded male, and I know he's gay, but he's still a red-blooded male, how did your balls not shrivel up into your chest cavity? Well, what do you think, Russell? Shall we go with this? Will this damage the brand? Right? I think this is a test case and everything not to do. So could it be purposely a test case and everything not to do? May there be some kind of internal struggle going on between, that he's trying to vanquish? That would make more sense than him saying, "Oh yeah, this is fucking awesome," right? Making more sense than him saying, "Oh yeah, this is fucking awesome." It is like, you remember that show Fringe, right? So the other version of him from the other universe comes and kills Rusty Davis and replaces him, right? That's the only other way that makes fucking sense. But we're going to read more about this, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, we are reading more about this.
In one day, I'm going to die, unless I can find the doctor.
Look. Gary Morgan says, seconds in, and we're being insulted. Yes, you're insulting my intelligence with this subpar, and the reaction has been what you would expect. Like sycophants going, "Oh, who is this comedian? It's Yuzi Fuzz. I don't know what fucking name is. She's so good. Oh, good for you. You go, girl. Yeah, slay." And while Doctor Who fans are going, "What the fuck is this?" Anyway, we're not even a quarter of the way in yet. Oh.
Someone sent death, literal death off.
I mean, you're the best assassin in the fucking universe. Do me a lemon. What the fuck? I'm not scared of you. Look, if you put that Leon bloke, remember the movie Leon the Assassin, where he probably fucks underage, well, not really, but the character probably fucks very underage Natalie Portman, right? In between scenes, you go watch it. That's obviously what's going on. It was a weird pedophile love movie. But in it, Jean Reno plays an assassin, right? He's up against what's his name? Dr. Zachary Smith from Lost in Space. And he's got so many better credits than that. What's his name? Not Tim Roth. Whatever name's a psychopathic cop. Right, and it's just this incredible showdown at the end. Leon, the assassin. Okay, he strikes me as an assassin. You strike me as a little fucking girl in a fancy dress and on a blue screen, wearing a silly pair of glasses. Oh look, the world's best assassin. I just need to break your starting glasses, darling. What the hell? I mean, really? I bet my toxic masculinity would take you out from 20 bloody paces. Who thought this was a good bloody idea? Are you out your bloody mind? And what the? I mean, this has to be A/B testing. This is the second time watching it, and it's the first time was mind-meltingly bad. It's worse the second time. Holy shit!
After me, I can only outrun it for 24 hours. So,
what is with this stupid pantomime, play school acting? What's with the monocle? What? Okay, what makes you think a Doctor Who fan will go, "Oh yeah, I've got to put my money into this"? Are you out of your fucking mind? Who do you think's paying for any of this? Do you think there's a market for this like YNA bullshit that has absolutely no recognizable connection to Doctor Who whatsoever? Okay, this must be market research. It doesn't make any other sense. Okay, one second. I think we gotta. I don't normally do this. I'm gonna leave a message for Dad. Okay, hope he gets it. One second. Oh, he hasn't seen it. Okay, I'll leave a message. 1 second. Dan, how are you? I'm currently streaming. I don't know if you watch the stream. It's 38 minutes in if you're watching it. Anyway, I'm reviewing the I don't know, how would I explain it? The unique Doomsday trailer. Second time I watched it, and it's much, much worse. My balls are shriveling up more in my body. Much worse than the second time than the first time. I think the first time I was just in deep, horrible, paralyzing shock. Anyway. The only rational explanation I have, there's three options. Either Rusty Devers liked this and decided off and said, yeah, fuck me, I want a bit of this. Oh yeah. Right? And then he went home and fingered his arsehole because that he felt good about himself that day. Right? That's option one. Look, the thing with the arsehole bit, that's it's my own, that's not important to the plot. Anyway, I digress. Or option two, he was forced to take it for some reason. Who knows why, right? Or option three, and this is what I like, it's some kind of A/B testing, right? It's some kind of testing of like what not to do. Doctor Who. It's shocking, but I think that might actually be it, right? Because that makes more sense than option one, right? And I don't know what will be forcing him in option two, but boy. Woo. Anyway, if you're free, come on the stream. I don't know how long I'm going, but I think there's quite a lot more to talk about in regards to this. Okay, I don't know if he's going to get that. We'll find out. But I think it was good to take a break, right, and explain where my thoughts were about a quarter way through this. I mean, if somebody says, "See, would you like to pay any money to Doomsday?" and the fan name is Doom, is it Doomsday? It's so fucking stupid. Is this an attempt to retain the Jodie Whittaker crowd? Because that's what it feels like. This is shockingly low quality, right? This is Chibnall era low quality.
The clock's ticking. My vortex manipulator sends me a new target every hour.
This is such bullshit. My vortex manipulator. So you're a time agent now. So you got one of them. How come your one looks different from Captain Jack? How come your one could do like the, project the time in the air like that? Where'd you get that from? Have you ever heard of a vortex manipulator before? Right? Let me ask you. What's the name of the agency you're with? I'm sure you would know. You being what are they called again? Are you part of the Knights of the Order of Oberon? Yeah. No, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. Fuck off. You are not a Knight of the Order of Oberon. Fuck you. Time agent. Don't talk down to me. Condescending cunts. I mean, not you personally, obviously, but I mean, the script is condescending. Condescending to me in a rather cuntish way. Anyway, this is the sort of greatness that made the interactive Doctor Who adventure just go out of business instantly. I'm going to enjoy watching this fail.
The Lesser Order of Oberon sends me a lot to choose from.
Fuck me. Did that just happen? That was weird. That was very strange. Yeah, what's that? I'm going to look at Ross Davis' Instagram, see if he's mentioned any of this. Wait, where we go? Russell Davis. What can he possibly say about this? No, he's being rather quiet on Instagram, which is unlike him, right? He's normally a bit chatty. Well, that's odd. Man. I don't know. Look, I'm just saying this is this place just doesn't fit the jigsaw puzzle. But let's see what's coming. I mean, again, I've always said the proof's in the pudding. If it's shit, I'll say it's shit. Am I saying this is shit? Am I pretending this is like not embarrassing shit? No, I'm not pretending that at all. Right? And I'm saying this is surprising. This is concerning. This is confidence sapping. This is okay. This is why I don't think it's necessarily brand damaging, because I don't think anybody's going to see it. Right? It's actually a queuing video for a theme park ride. That's what it feels like, right? It really does. It feels like a theme park ride. You know, this is shocking, right? John the White said, this is just shocking. Let's keep going. But it's painful. I don't want to.
And I'm picking the missions that'll maybe bring me to the doctor. 24 hours. All of time and space. Will I find the doctor?
What the hell? I mean, like, she is not a good actress, this lady. All right? And the setup, there's like, what? She jumps around a lot? Like, I understand. Why not use a character that has any connection to Doctor Who? Right? This has to be. This is, listen, I'm telling you. This is how corporations work. I've made a lot of money doing shit like this. Right. I made a lot of money doing shit like this. This is beta testing. This is like the opposite of what they're doing, right? Now, this is designed, I think, to prove everybody wrong, because they're going to see the instant reaction to this in real time, right? Again, this is just shocking.
Ancient enemies, old friends. Or maybe I'll go out in flames. A lot of flames. Well,
yeah. I mean, because she's the universe's greatest assassin. Yeah. They all dress in cheap cosplay on a green screen.
It'll be better than what's coming for me. If you see the doctor.
Oh yeah, death is coming for her. I forgot, a literal death. Like, again, this is kind of, I remember one time on the Celebrity Apprentice. They had to do a Harry Potter thing, right? And they got some details wrong, and it died because of that. This feels like the same thing. This feels like a task on The Apprentice, right? That's what this feels like, a task on The Apprentice. Okay, I came up with option 4. This is a task on The Apprentice.
Tell them I'm on my way.
Fuck off. So not interesting. But I can't imagine what writing talent you would have to offer.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe.
Okay, listen, David, mate. David. This didn't do well for you. I want to be frank, right? This did not do well for you, right? This is not making you look and you're coming off the cringe-matic children need, right? This is not a good look, right? David, mate. David. No. We're not doing well here. So let's investigate this travesty a little bit further for some unknown reason, because we're all sadists, right? That's where we are. Let me just open up the window. What are they bloody thinking? It says, what are they thinking? It's so shockingly bad. It beggars belief, right? It really genuinely does. Here, let me look at Twitter first. Hang on. I'll look up Doctor Who, hashtag Doctor Who. I love seeing people talk about this. Right, we need to start a hashtag for this, like Tuesday is shit or something, right? That would be funny. That would be really funny. Doomsday is shit. Hashtag Doomsday is shit. Oh, God, the tweet I'm thinking about says cringe-o-matic, right? Just absolutely cringe-o-matic. Okay, let's look at, what was that? I don't know who Jack Reeves is. 1 second. Share the screen. Doink. Doink. Okay, do you have pronouns in your bio? I don't know, but let's see what he has to say. Fine. I like this guy. I find this guy is totally awesome. Yeah, that's the best commentary on it. Absolutely. Let's see what people have to say. Well, this isn't a good start to new content in 2023. I mean, God, the cringe video alone. I mean, God, how do we go from title victorious to this multimedia storyline? Davis, this is not helping your case, mate. Yes, we 100%. Everybody agrees with you. What a load of bollocks! Oh, a load of shit, I should say. My life is going towards garbage. Best people and not go woke. Hashtag go woke, go broke. This is why the kid, keep his belly up. You're right. He's not wrong. Why is everything fucked up? Because the same people who thought this is somehow acceptable, right? Like, are the same people running the economy, right? I'm sure too. Suze Kempner's this is John the White. Is very talented. This is going to be like now I'm excited because I know this is going to be good. I'm sure it's very talented. But whose idea was the picture as a character as a patronizing kid show TV presenter? 24 bits of media for Doomsday. £100 required to commit. Less you could do is sell it like seriously. But why buy in? Look, John, you're so right. Right? You're so right. Look, this is not going well. Start Hoovian. It's good. Look at this. We're all like, what? Dear God, why did I read the replies? Oh no, you heard legitimate criticism. Oh dear, look, this is awful. What do you want? Says Suze Kempler. Though you're not helping yourself. Looking forward to hearing actions. Please don't assassinate me. I've got holiday. It's also funny. Let me ask you, Brian J. Jones, how much Doctor Who do you watch, right? Voice actor and floor tiger. What the fuck's that? Black Lives Matter, he, him. Do you like Doctor Who, do you? Right? Okay. If you like it, I don't know. Do one thing a day that scares you. You just know that when the first special drops in November, people are going to be commenting, why isn't all of Series 13 streaming now? This is nothing to, this is no, if this is what streaming 14 is going to be, right, then no one's going to be saying that. There's no one going to be saying that. It's just substandard garbage, right? With a budget of 70p. Yes, it's so embarrassing. You not watched Doctor Who before, have you? Yes, actually, I have. It's been the only good Doctor Who. Sadly, only good Doctor Who said George Griffiths. I mean, like, what's your problem, mate? I don't know what is that guy's like. Having been you clearly haven't been best by Suze UK's content previously, so it'll be so I'll let this one slide. I don't care. Like I don't like we're Doctor Who fans. I don't give a shit about Suze, right? Whoever she is, I really generally don't give a shit about her. She's just annoying. Oh look, we get a this is what she replies. Ha 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 ha. God, she's even annoying in replies. This is Cat Brown. Busy mom. Okay, probably. This is Suze UK. All your sterling work. You are now a real assassin rather than the government one. God, this is awful. I mean, even the support is cringe, right? I mean, the support is cringe from cringe people, right? Oh, it's a he, him. Yeah, like they're all like I don't see much Doctor Who fandom. I just see like strangers, with weird proclivities. Dreadful says Matthew Powdy, right? The worst thing I've seen, and I was in Nam. This is the worst thing I've ever seen, and I was in Nam. Yes, this is. I mean, like honestly, that you're getting this kickback, right? I think this is the point. Love the multi-platform, but man, for a good concept, what could be a great character? Her performance comes across more as a children's TV presenter talking down to you than a deadly assassin. I hope it's better than the actual media, since I love Time of. I didn't even like Time of Victorious, mate. I feel like the problem is more to do with the actual production quality and the editing of the video. No, it's her. She's awful. Right? Why is the quality so tacky? It's her. Right? Everything was conceived poorly. Again, it's the same people running government doing this shit, right? Overpaid, overeducated morons, right? Yeah, and Donald McDonald's, yeah, everybody started, was excited, and you lost everybody, right? Because it was too complicated, it wasn't good enough to keep us in. Like, what is this? Kill Jester? I don't know what to tell you, mate. It's me when I lie in my bed, when I lie in an application that I can act. I'm the universe's greatest assassin. Assassin, I think Doctor Who would be friends with an assassin. It's just everything about this is clearly got no idea about Doctor Who. Look, one day we may hear the true story of how this piece of shit came to be. Look at this. The cringe level is off the charts. Here I was expecting a Disney Plus show announcement. Yeah, I mean, like everybody is like a bit cringe, to be honest. Like everybody, this is not going down well, right? This is not going down well. Look, yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. So let's go a bit deeper. Let's see what they got to say about this piece of shit. This special multi-platform story will celebrate Doctor Who's 6th anniversary. How? I see no connective tissue between Doctor Who and the piece of shit trailer you showed me. I mean, genuinely, I see no connective tissue whatsoever. It's ridiculous. Like what? Like how? What connects them? Sue's was it? God, she's so annoying. Never seen her before, but God, I don't want to see her now. Oh, yeah. This is again. It's not even woke enough, right? To be what it's like. It's just shit, right? It's just shit. It's shockingly shit, right? But oh man, someone has literally sent death after doom. How does any of that make sense? Who sent death after doom? Who is death? That it's a physical entity. Have we ever seen that in Doctor Who before? Is it an eternal? Like, what the fuck? This has nothing to do with Doctor Who. And Doom, that's her name, and she's the world's great universe's greatest assassin. She can only outrun it for 24 hours unless she can find the Doctor. Why can she only outrun? Why? Like, why? There's a bunch of shit makes no sense. It's just like, hey, we're gonna have fun. Like, here's the thing. Doctor Who fans are intelligent and they need things to make sense. That you don't whoever wrote this shit doesn't understand Doctor Who means they're not intelligent, right? It's absolutely insane, right? 1 second. It's cray. It's genuinely cray. Why is I have to reply to this? It gets worse the second time you watch it. I don't think I can watch it. Like, what? We'll look at the Big Finish announcement as well. Like, how? I hope they're not investing too much into this, right? And I can't imagine the talent they would need to do to entice me in to get over this, like this insane shit that you just poured at me, right? I don't know if it came with a blowjob from Nicola Bryant, maybe, right? 1 second, I can't type. I just got a reply. What about? I don't know. If it goes sooner rather than later, right? Even if you're sweaty, come on. Oh, she cried. I tell you, it's not often you hear that. I take that back. It probably is often you hear that. You filthy bitch. I'm still on. I got quite a lot of ranting to go. I got an article and a half to go on this. Man, you have to go. It's like, is this really? Is it beta? Is this like some kind of like weird marketing test to see what shouldn't work? Fine. Let's go back, right? So, hey, no fucking sense so far, right? I'm like, okay. Don't tell me Rusty Davis wouldn't have torn this to shreds if he had the ability to, right? Maybe he just didn't see it. I don't know. Maybe just like boy, he's gonna be fucked off when he does see it, right? He is gonna be fucked off when he does see it. Okay, keep going. Launching later in 2023. Don't bother. This standalone transmedia series. So you don't need it for any shit. Leave it alone. I'm not buying into anything of this, right? I'll downgrade it, right? I will buy it if it comes with a hand job from Nicola Bryant, as long as that comes with a bit of a boob access, right? Then we can talk. As long as it's not too expensive. But really, that's really what you're going to need to entice me in at this point. So look at this. This has nothing to do with Doctor Who whatsoever. Yes, the greatest assassin ever. Are you fucking with me? Cut price Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh, and you know it's because they couldn't afford Phoebe Waller-Bridge, right? That's going on the thumbnail, right? It's just embarrassing. So anyway, let's keep going. Launching later in 2023, the standalone transmedia series will allow the Doctor Who fans to follow Doom. We don't want to. The universe's greatest assassin. No, she isn't. As she travels through all the time and space in pursuit of the Doctor to save her from the ever-approaching death. So she might not even catch up with the Doctor. She has 24 hours and a vortex manipulator to save herself before her fate is sealed forever. They just lean into the fate. No, nobody cares, right? We don't care if you die. I mean, the character. We don't care if this character dies. We have no emotional connection with it. Let her die. Doomsday. Stand-up comedian and sketch artist Suze Kempner, of course, will be the face and voice of Doom. A number of fan favorite characters will feature along her journey. So are they going to actually have any Doctor Who in it? So Rusty Davis, you better be getting a good handy for this yourself, mate. I am expecting, if you are pimping this out, I'm expecting you got Mark Strickson in his shorts wanking you off right now, right? For what I'm about to read. For what I'm about to read, please may Mark Strickson wank you off in his shorts. Doomsday is a huge new adventure for the whole Doctor Who universe, starring the brilliant and hilarious Suze Kempner as an intergalactic assassin. Her adventures will span comics, audio, a novel. How are you going to write a novel around this character? Okay. Video game stories and more, expanding the world of Doctor Who into brand new territories. Maybe they just need this, like, I don't know. It's too. Okay, so he hasn't said it's good yet, right? He did, like, he just. I mean, look, this is not an endorsement. I hate to tell you. They say it's an endorsement of her, but this is obviously shit, right? Beware, the doomsday is coming for us all. Suze Kempner says, to be part of the Doctor Who universe, you're not. A British institution where it's cups of tea and James Bond. It's surreal and amazing. I love everything about Doom, and I can't believe I get to travel across tape, space, time with her. I don't even think we're seeing Doctor Who, right? It's crazy. I don't even think we're seeing Doctor Who in this. Doomsday will kick off on Doctor Who digital channels later this year. So they're using this to launch the brand? Or are you saying on their social media channels? Must be the social media channels. Okay, they'll put up more shit posts like this. Followed from products on Doctor Who magazine or Titan Comics. There is no way. Penguin, Random House, Eastside Games, Big Finish, BBC Audio, each telling a section of Doom story. I don't care about the story. Like, in any way, I do not care about this story. I don't want to be coy about this. I don't care about this story. And it was in like Time Lord Victorious. That was awful, right? That was genuinely awful. So the only thing we know so far is from and just she's so annoying. And this is like, I just don't understand. So we got many more responses. I mean, of all the possibilities, I wasn't expecting this at all. Yeah, look, I mean, people like her. It's giving GCSE drama vibes, to be honest. Yes, it is. But people like her, but like, and they're all lovies, right? They're all like, yeah, exactly. He, hims, right? Wow, even Jodie people don't like it. What? That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's going down well. What is this? A crossover episode? I don't know. So start with 2.0. I think I'll pass again. Yeah, you're not winning anybody over. I'll be completely frank, right? You are not winning anybody over. Anyway, let's go to the Big Finish thing about it. Like, Big Finish should. Like, how have they been roped into this? Is this like a requirement of the licensees? You think? Let me just take the weight here. I think it's a. I mean, do you? It might be, right? It generally might be. It just looks achingly bad. I don't know. Fine. Let's see what Big Finish are going to do. Let's see if they can entice me. Doomsday, a special multi-platform story, will celebrate Doctor Who's 60th anniversary. No, it won't. It's got no connection to Doctor Who. By introducing a brand new character. This is the dumbest thing. On a 24-hour pursuit of the Doctor. So they're not going to have the Doctor in it, essentially. I mean, okay. BBC Studios is excited to announce Doomsday, a brand new multi-platform store. This, it makes more sense that Russell T Davies greenlit this to prove a point than greenlit it because he thought it would be good. I mean, it might have proved the point too strongly that this is actually brand damaging. I mean, it really is. I mean, they might have to rethink this. Launching in 2020, standalone transmedia series will allow Doctor Who fans to all follow the. Yeah, we don't give a shit. So far, Silent Comedian says Kempler, blah blah blah, Russell Davis, blah blah blah. Nothing new, right? Other than they're charging. Well, do we know anything about this whatsoever? Like anything at all? It's $28. Fuck off. That's not happening. All right, $28. What? How many? It's how many we know do. Okay. 1 second. We know, there's nothing about it, right? Okay. Oh, right. How many? 4 discs. It's 4 discs. It's coming in September. Okay, that's when this is happening. September. This is breathtaking. This is genuinely breathtaking. You know. I have to tell you. I waded through a lot of stupid tonight, right? I waded through a lot of stupid, and I need something to absorb the stupid a little bit, right? So it's not me alone. I feel like a thin paper napkin being used as a feminine hygiene product. It's just not quite enough. I need somebody else to help soak up this insane output of insanity. And who better? Than I'm probably somebody who is quite used to doing all these kind of things. I don't know how. I don't know his personal proclivities, but it is cool. Birmingham's King of the Geeks. How you doing, Dan?
Hey, I'm good, thank you, mate. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm still in shock, right?
What are you in shock about, mate?
It's like, how did Rusty Davis sign off on it? Like, how?
Oh,
What's your
to
theory?
shatter all your dreams in 72 seconds. It's extraordinary, isn't it?
But it's everything about it's wrong. Like everything, like to celebrate 60 years of Doctor Who. How? What connective tissue is there between that piece of shit and Doctor Who?
It's taken a while for this to sink in. I mean, I've been out most of the day doing this, that, and the other, and I've had that many tweets about it. People copying me into this, that, and the other. There's already a parody video out there.
I saw it. It's so funny. Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know where to start with. I mean, we had a teaser thing about this. Was it only yesterday that thing was up with the clock?
Yeah. It's getting its ass handed to it though.
So I was supposed to be live streaming tonight, but my friend, Andrea, she can't make it. I'm probably going to do this instead, do Doctor Who or whatever. But yes, I'm somewhat in shock.
Okay, so either he had no choice, or maybe this is a faction that he wanted to see fail. Because there's nothing about anything I see from Rusty Davis that would see this and go, oh yeah, oh fuck me, this is so Doctor Who. Have you ever
I have seen stuff like this before, and
from him,
but not from Russell T Davies, and I still don't know quite what to make of it. I mean, the way I see it, we have the Comic Relief came and went, and there was no trailer. I know we're only 2 weeks away from Easter. I would imagine there'll be a trailer then for something. But Doctor Who fans have had nothing really other than fumes now since Christmas Day. And so to put that teaser out when they did, and then to drop this the next day, I think even if you take this out of the equation for this being what it is, I just think it's really tone deaf and totally badly timed. And I don't know how long it's been in the offing. Is it one of those things that was conceived after Time Lord? I just don't know what to make of this. Why now? Why then?
Altered everywhere. Here, let me show you this. Just look at the comments on YouTube, right? This is truly one of the Doctor Who adventures stories, the Doctor Who stories ever created. There's nothing there. This feels like something you'll get in a Doctor Who escape room or interactive exhibit. The CGI is certainly something. Well, this is certainly a thing that exists. If this isn't a wolf with size, it's not. It's not. If it's not a wolf with size, it's not literal death. I mean, again, it's not. It's not doing well for itself. Let's be fair.
So it's up across all the social medias. There's a trailer on YouTube, and it's getting ratioed and
it's getting destroyed. But again, I mean, like, either he didn't know about it and he missed it, and okay, or I think this may be too. It seems like a tool for an internal battle. This seems like something you would use for an internal political battle.
Well, the trailer looks to me like something that you would have got under Chris Chibnall. I mean, we saw special effects as bad as the green screen thing is so cringy, and we saw stuff like that on screen during Flux, during actual episode. Have they released a proper full press statement about this? Or because all I've seen is a few quotes.
I don't even think Doctor Who is in it. Okay, from what I can tell, she's a time. No, she's not a time agent, right? She doesn't know. She doesn't know what a time agent is. She's got a vortex manipulator that doesn't look like one, right? Have you haven't seen her?
I've seen the trailer, and she's got the vortex manipulator. And at the end, she says, "I'm going to look for the Doctor wherever they are." I think, we got the pronouns in there as well. Oh God!
So here, 1 second. It's there's nothing about Doctor Who with this at all. Like, she's the greatest assassin in the universe. Fuck off. No, you're not.
She looks like a supply teacher.
Yeah, she's cut price Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Is it? I mean, exactly. So I think this is for some internal battle, right? Some internal political battle. I think it's been released to fail, because look at it.
Well, to have this come so quickly.
Yes.
Well, bear in mind, we've had this within a week or so of the confirmation of Redacted getting a second season. So much for keeping the quality as up there.
I don't know. Look, listen. They're in a death dive. They need to. I hope they're aware enough to know they need to do something to pull out of this. They're not. They have sapped all credibility from them, right? But so 1 second. See here, Paul Tozan, I disagree with you there. I do think that this time next year, by Christmas, in fact, the whole ideology is not going to be around so much. Right, I think the bubble is about to burst.
Yeah, it's draining away from our culture slowly, but it's definitely happening.
No, it's going to burst. I think in like a somewhat of an explosion.
I mean, Disney and the BBC will be the very last people to give up the fight, which is unfortunate.
Like Disney, right now, Disney's on their knees and they're going down. Right, it's. Like people, and even when they turn something around, like Mando, I'm enjoying, no one's watching it. Picard too, no one's watching it, and it's excellent, but no one's watching it. This is like the last hurrah until they get to the next iteration.
I can tell you that on Amazon in the UK, Picard is top. It's the top viewed item in Britain according to their stats on the homepage.
Yeah, they're lying cunts. So you can't believe them.
It doesn't surprise me that people aren't flocking back to The Mandalorian as much as I'm enjoying it.
And the dumb shits that they didn't take out the Boba Fett bits and make it into a standalone movie. Nobody has any idea what's going on.
Yeah, it's going to take a while before all of this really sort of, before we begin a new era with a real sense of vigor and hope about it. I think we all hope that Terry Matalas gets to do more Trek. You must have seen that petition. I don't know where it's going to go with Star Wars. I've got all my hopes pinned on.
It's not happening, right? You got this. This is the final season. They're not doing more Strange New Worlds. They're not doing more Discovery. It's all over, right?
They've announced the third season of Strange New Worlds has started filming.
Oh, they did?
Yesterday. Yeah, I saw it yesterday.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, it's filming now, apparently.
It must be part the deal then they had. They're just running out their contract.
I don't keep a close eye on what's going on with Trek, so I don't really know who signed up to what. In fact, I don't even know, apart from Terry, which personnel are attached to what anymore. I couldn't tell you.
So I do hope he's attached to everything they do, because he's excellent, right? Dimension of Time has gone with 2 wins compared to that. Yeah. Was it? Colin Archer says, well, if she's if she has all time and space to search, maybe they refers to all 12 doctors. Maybe, please. Oh, who am I kidding? She doesn't know what she's saying. She thinks this is she actually has no clue. She's never seen Doctor Who before, right? We all agree Doom is awful, right? And I think it's so epically bad that it was put out for it to fail. There's no way anybody would have seen that who understands Doctor Who and understands the audience and understands viewers, right? Would have gone, oh yeah. There's no way.
It dropped first thing this morning, did it? Sort of mid-morning?
11 UK time, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if they had any real, I don't know, it seems like a strange time to drop a release about something they got real hope for. But I'm trying to, I mean, look at that.
I like, yeah. There's nothing about this which is good or right. Her acting, the character. There's nothing about this that would entice me to put any money into this whatsoever. They're having a laugh. Yeah, just like how she opens up.
Hi, I'm Doom. Blame my mother. I'm
like, please, piss off. No, I can't. I can't do it. No.
Have you ever been to see a female stand-up comedian? You ever seen any stand-up comedians?
I mean, I remember.
Most of them are shocking.
Yeah. I saw. Was it Hattie Hayridge? I went before she was big-ish.
Hattie Hayridge, Rita Rudner. There was a lot of good ones in the 80s. And
right.
Jo Brand, who I can't stand that woman politically, but she was a very gifted comedian. But now in the comedy clubs, they are filled up with women who, even if and some of them have good comic timing, but the material all stinks, and they all pull those same kind of faces, and it's all there's something very snidey about it all, and it's got this sort of sour feel to it. There was a warmth to comedians like Hattie and even people like Josie Lawrence and folks like that in the early 90s. And but in the comedy clubs, this is why comedy clubs are dying, by the way. In comedy clubs, the venues now are booked out with people like her telling non-jokes. The only people it's okay to tell jokes about are guys like me. I can take a joke, fortunately, but because they're not very good writers, it's all sort of really sneery, snidey stuff. Yeah,
right.
But it's like that. It's like that. They stand there for 5 to 10 minutes, pulling faces like that, and you get a few people who'll clap, because they're either too.
Listen. I want to give everybody hope, okay, dude. It's the end of days. I've told you. It's like, and nothing has happened to dissuade me of that at all, right? Things haven't started suddenly getting better. We just got used to it, right? This is look, I'll tell you, this is the literal description of what happens at the end of days, right? This is like, and the bubble's about to burst. You can tell it is because the energy. Look, the energy changed. The energy changed. I know the energy changed. Yeah. They're having a rally right now to try and they're going to arrest Trump tomorrow, apparently. Well,
so I hear.
It's for a photo op. Who knows what's going to happen? The bubble's about to burst, mate. I mean, it really, genuinely is. I think the next major event, and this is a very safe prediction right now. Next major event, whatever, and when I say major, to the level or more severe than the other major events that we've seen over the last 3 months, which have been many, right, will happen within the next 2.5 weeks. I think next 3 weeks. And I think that one's going to be kind of much more scary than all the others.
There's going to be very little. It'll be as scary as that trailer that we've had.
Yeah, well, that is true. That is Dan. That is why I have you around. Okay, that's why you come on to counsel me with your royal wisdom. But it's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.